Yes, welcome my dear students, come friends. And this is my first video. It's just a trial thing. Whether it is going to work it or not, I don't know. It is a trial thing. Let us see how it is will be fruitful to you and to me also. In this video, we are going to see the unit 4 of managerial economics, which is you are having. And the unit 4 fully is focused with the profit analysis. In this unit, we are going to discuss about what is profit and the meaning and definition and types of profits just available and the nature of profits and some theories regarding profits and how to make profit policies like that we are going to see. And the important regime in this unit 4 will be a break-even analysis and a break-even point. This would have been studied in the UG itself, in the business economics paper, and a break-even chart, and what are the assumptions in the break-even chart, and the uses and the limitations of break-even analysis. Finally, we are going to discuss about what is cost, volume, profit analysis. So this unit 4 is full and fully regarded with the profit analysis. Okay, fine. We go to this session. Yes, here comes the questions. What is profits? This fourth unit is fully of profit. So first we should be very clear that what is profit. So it's a very simple and self-explanation will type. Even 10th standard kit will answer what is profit. So as per the explanation, its profit describes the financial benefits raised when generated from a business activity exceeds the expenses, cost, and taxes. Of course, for any business, the sales is a core component, and the sales will provide a revenue. So, when you deduct the cost, taxes, and expenses from that revenue, what we are getting is called as a profit. So, it's a very simple term. Okay, so the term profit has distinct meaning. So, but when it's a basic terms, but what is different is businessmen will look at what is profit in some other perspective, whereas the accountant will see the profit is in some other perspectives, whereas the policymakers, whereas the workers and economists will see the profit in their own dimensions. So, profit according to the students, businessmen, accountant, policymakers, and workers and economists will differ from each person to person. But when we are doing as a business commerce students, so it is very clear that the profit is a revenue generated. After revenue generated, if you deduct all the expenses, cost, and tax, that would be the profit for your better understanding. Next, here there is another word called a return. So profit is one thing, return is another thing. So just I want to explain you that what is profit and what is return by just explaining both the terms simultaneously. What is profit and what is return? You can be very easily to see in the screen that profit differs from the return in three respects. Namely, yes, but different. Profit is different, return is different. In what way the profit is entirely different from the return? It is in three respects, namely one is profit is a residual income. So how you can get a profit? Earlier I told that after deducting all the expenses, cost, taxes from the revenue, what you are getting is the profit. So it is a residual income, while return is a total revenue. Return is a total revenue. In this aspect, the profit is different from return. In the second aspect, what I am trying to tell you is profits may be negative, whereas returns such as wages and interest are always positives. So suppose if you are doing a business, you can get a profit or losses. The profit means the plus and the losses means it's a negative. But in the return means if you are working, you are not going to lose anything. If you are as a staff of this college, I am coming and working and doing my work. I'm taking leave on 1 day or 2 days, but at the final end of the 31st day, I'm getting a salary, some return I am getting. So whereas I am not paying anything to the college, but the college is paying to me. So that is called as a return. But whereas in the past, if you take as a profit means sometimes in a month you will be having a plus, sometimes you will be having in a negative sign. So profit may come positive and negative, and whereas return will always say positive. Okay, so this is the second respects. We can differ the profit and return. The third thing, profits have greater fluctuations than returns. So it's a very quite common profit. One person is doing business the first day, first month of the financially, maybe even to get a 5 lakhs of profits, when in the next month you may be even to get a 10 lakhs of profits. If the sales is doubled, if the cost is reduced, you may get the double the profit. But when you go for the salary persons, whatever he is getting in a first month, the same salary will be got in the second month. It will be continued in the third, fourth month. So only thing is he has to wait for at least 1 year to get some additional return on the basis of salary. So in this PowerPoint, I have discussed you about what is profit and return. It is differentiated with the three respects. The one is profit is a residual income, while return is a total revenue. Profit may be positive, negative, even no, nothing. But whereas return is always a positive. And for the return, the best example is wages and interest. Okay. The next third aspect is profits have greater fluctuations. So today's profit may be doubled tomorrow, that next month, or even after 2 or 3 months. But the return will be used to be quite very common, fixed, even for the 12 months, it will not be changed, neither go up, neither go down. That's the thing. So in this is about what is profit and return. Okay, so in the next slide I am going to explain you as what are the types of profits. See, when you go in some books, they will be giving more types of profits, 4 or 5 types of profits. In some other that they will be providing 6 or 7 types of profits. But I want to explain you, being short of time, I want to explain you the very basic types of profits. And in that, the very basic types of profit, what you can say is accounting profit. The second type is economic profit. So here we are going to see about what is accounting profit and what is economic profit. Okay. See, what is accounting profit? It's very, if you go through the slide, it will be very easy to understand. Accounting profit is the, you see the formula is equal to TR. TR represents T, total revenue. Okay, minus W. Here the W refers to the wages and salaries. And you have to add along with the wages and salary rent. If you are doing business means you need to provide rent. That is quite common. Then if you are paying any interest, of course you'll be paying interest, so you have to add that interest. And along with that, all the cost of materials, raw material cost and all. Okay. So accounting profit is total revenue. So total revenue you can say is sales. Okay. So sales minus all those costs is equal to the, so here wages, revenue, interest and cost of materials can be expressed as a explicit cost. So the, when we study explicit cost means the cost which is incurred, directly incurred and written in the books of accounts. Okay, that is called as a explicit cost. If you are paying wages means it is an explicit cost. If you are paying rent means it is an explicit cost. So totally I want to explain you that accounting profit, you can arrive the accounting profit by deducting wages, rent, interest, cost of materials from the total revenue. The, finally, what you are getting is accounting profit. Okay, so here comes what is economic profit. I already told that there are many types of profits. It will differ from person to author to author, book to book. So I just want to explain you two things. One is accounting profit and another one is economic profit. So here comes the economic profits. Let us understand the concept of economic profit. Suppose for example an individual, I have given in the slide itself. Suppose an individual A is undertaking his own business manager in an organization. In such a case, he sacrifices his salary as a manager because of his business. So clear. So I explain that. Suppose one of you is going to start a business after your graduation. So if you are not starting a business, you are going to work somewhere else as a manager. Okay, you are going to work, for example, you are working some other else as a manager, and you will be rewarded with 25,000 rupees. Okay, you keep aside that. So now you are starting a business. In that business, you are managing that whole business, but you are not drawing any salary like that and all. But if you are working somewhere else, you may be arrived a salary of 25,000. But when you are doing a business, you are not getting that 25,000. You are approaching for the profit. So that salary, loss of salary. So you are losing some salary. If you are working some other else, you will be getting salary. Now you are managing the business, you are losing your salary. So this salary will be an opportunity cost for him for his own business. So this cost is considered as a opportunity cost. So here I want to explain you explicit cost. I already told you that explicit cost is the real cost which you are paying to others. It is an explicit cost. And here I explained you what is opportunity cost. So that opportunity cost can make it like express can be expressed in as an implicit cost. So opportunity cost I am quoting here with the word implicit cost. So finally, if you want to derive what is economic profit, it is a formula that is equal to total revenue minus explicit cost. What is explicit cost? That rent, interest, wages, salary, raw material, everything will be added plus the opportunity cost. So I am approaching this way. So earlier we suggested now what is profit. It will be differ from the economist. It will differ from the accountant. It will be differ from the business people. So here economic profit, how am I arriving is economic profit is equal to total revenue minus explicit cost plus implicit cost. So these are the two types of profits. Okay. So here in this thing you can able to see easily identify the difference between the accounting and the economic profit. Accounting profit refers to the profit that is determined as per generally accepted accounting principles. So how we will be preparing the profits? We are preparing how will you arrive with the profits? If you are doing a business, how will you arrive with the profits? You will prepare journal entry, ledger, trial balance. From the trial balance, you are keeping trading account, profit and loss account. Finally, you are getting what is the profit, net profit or gross profit. So you are following certain rules. If you want to arrive at your profit in a way of accounting profit, you have to follow certain rules. Okay. So in the other side, economic profit refers to the profit that is determined by some principles. So you are thinking that I am losing this much of amount when I am working, I'm doing business. So you, with the principles, you are making some opportunities cost into the calculations. Okay. So the second point is includes explicit cost only. So in the accounting profit, only explicit cost is considered. Whereas in the economic profit, both explicit cost and implicit cost is considered while calculating the economic profit. Okay. Now accounting profit helps us in tax and financial performance of business, whereas economic profit helps in determining the entry, stay or exit of an organization, whether we will continue it or not. Like that, it will be got from the economic profit. Okay. So the next, here I want to discuss you the functions of profit. Functions. What are the, you may be have the questions like write the functions or explain the functions of profit, maybe in 5 or 8 more questions. Okay. So the first important functions of profit is measure of performance. So how you can perform your studies? Your performance of your studies is measured by conducting CAA 1, CAA 2 and model examination, and finally how you performed will be revealed in the semester examination. And the point is how it is measured by the marks. How much of mark you are getting will say your performance. So your performance is measured by way of marks. Here the question is how the one business is performance is measured by knowing what is the profit. So by knowing the profit, by knowing the change of profit with the preceding year to the current year, we can able to measure how much performance is given by the business. So that is the first function of profit. When you go to the next function of profit, in the function is it has to cover cost for staying in business. So the primary aim of the business first should not be the profit. The primary aim of the business is just to survive. It has to do is business in the next month, in the coming year. So it has to be very clear, not only to raising the profit. Of course, the profit is needed. The main and the objective of the profit is to stay in the business. So to cover this cost, the profit is needed, and the business wants to continue. It wants to be stay in operation, and it wants to survive. So for the survival and to stay in the business, to continue the operation, and the profit is important, and so it is considered as an second important functions of profit. Okay, and also the profit should ensure supply of future capitals. Okay, if you are having profit, this much of profit, first year profit, second year profit, third year profit, okay, but now you are going to expand your business, you need cash surplus. So where you get this cash surplus? By way of increasing the profit. So once the profit is having, when you are having the profits on your own, by using the profit, you can expand the future business operations. Okay, so these are the important functions of profits. So just I want to summing up this video. We are discussed, what discussed in this video is what is profit, and what is profit and return, and types of profit. That one type is accounting profit and another type is economic profit, and here there is a difference between what is accounting profit and economic profit. Finally, we have seen that what is the functions of profit. So dear friends, and this is my first initiative. I don't know whether how quality this video will come and or not. So quality in the sense that video clarity, எப்படி வாய்ஸ் கரெக்டாக இருக்கான்னு கூட எனக்கு தெரியாது. But I want to know whether this type of thing will be useful for you or not. And after seeing this, kindly put a message to my mobile. Yes sir, the video is good or bad, or on what area I have to improve, இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் எப்படி பண்ணலாங்கிறத you suggest me, I will correct on that. Okay, since it is the first one, I'm happy to present this first video to my first PG students. So that's all for this video. Thank you very much.